Hey guys, Mona Lisa here, and I'm going to be reacting to Breaking Bad Season 3, Episode 11. Last episode, I wasn't really that impressed with. There were a few good moments in it, but overall, I found it a little bit boring. So it sort of, I can sort of see where they were trying to go with it, and I think there was in season 2 where they had an episode where they were in the RV out in the desert. I think it was sort of similar to that. They sort of had a few sort of heart to hearts. So yeah, but yeah, I'm hoping it's going to pick up again. So that being said, I've got Patreon if you guys like to check out the full reactions. I got a few shows on there, so you're welcome to go on there. The link is below. And yeah, that being said, let's get started.
I didn't say she actually painted vaginas. I said
Oh, is that
some of her
Jane?
paintings looked like vaginas.
Seriously? Not even close.
I'm not really
Some of
sure
it
how long they were
evoked
together.
an erotic nature.
I mean, it sort of didn't seem that long, so I mean, it felt
So
hard
she
for her,
was.
didn't he?
Why would anyone paint a picture of a door over and over again, like dozens of times?
But it wasn't the same. It was the same subject, but it was different every time. The light was different, her mood was different. She saw something new every time she painted it. Each time it's a different experience.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, but it's
I
experiencing and
guess
then showing it to
the
others.
cow skull pictures were cool, but a door?
Why not a door? Sometimes you get fixated on something and you might not even get why. You open yourself up and
Like
go with
Jesse
the
is
flow
to Jane.
wherever the universe takes you.
Oh, we saw that in one of the other episodes, didn't we? The cigarette butt.
All right, here we go.
Oh, is that
Ready?
Hank? I thought somebody who hang himself.
Don't touch it! Take me up!
You can do this, Hank. Come on. It's supposed to hurt. Pain is weakness leaving your body.
Pain is my foot in your ass, Marie.
Hey, if you can get your leg up that high, I say go for it. Prepare yourself.
I mean, I think Skyler's doing the right thing. She's just doing it the wrong way. But then again, like, it's a fine line, isn't it? Because obviously Hank is like law enforcement, and the money is coming from drugs.
Well, hello.
How tall is
My name is Brandon. And
Badger?
this is, I
I mean, he
believe,
looks like
Peter.
Hi, I'm Peter. How are you?
he's like what, 6'5" or something like that.
Look, I just wanted to give you a heads up. It's gonna get a little slower smuggling product with Grandpa Ace watching every move I make. But don't worry, I'll keep it flowing. Right on.
Look, it's not so easy selling to these people. They're here trying to better themselves.
Yeah, there's like positivity and stuff going on here. I'm out risking my ass to get product for you two, and you're too busy to sell.
I mean, it's probably not the best place to talk about it. Come on, boys.
Selling to these people, it's like shooting a baby in the face. It's not natural.
Yeah, Jesse, it's not so easy like you think. I'll show you exactly how easy it is. Andrea, right?
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Jesse, and I don't really want to be here either.
Aunt Marie's coming to dinner?
No? Your dad is.
Oh, she just wants the money, doesn't she? Oh, wants him to pay for.
What is Ice Station Zebra Associates?
Oh, so he's got a.
Blown out. It's fine. I have a guy.
Okay. Does your guy know the tax code and regulations in New Mexico? Because there's very specific paperwork that has to be submitted quarterly on this.
Yes, my guy is a top guy. Jesus, Skyler, do you really want to know? I mean, do you really want to know?
Yeah, stay out of it.
Hello, welcome. What a pleasure it is to have you. I'm just gonna call you Skyler, if that's okay. It's a lovely name. Reminds me of a big, beautiful sky.
I need some assurances that we're going to go about this in a manner that is extremely safe and cautious.
Fair enough. I'll walk you through the process. First step is something we like to call money laundering.
I know what money laundering is.
Uh-huh. Well.
Oh, no show and
And
tell.
as with most things, the devil is in the details. So to begin with, what are we saying is the source of this money?
I'll generate false currency transaction reports out the wazoo, as well as
So they're going to end up
necessary
being like a
W-2
crime
Gs.
family.
You know, a couple casino managers who will jump at the chance to report false losses. It's a win-win for everyone. Okay, let me bottom line this for you. You don't need to be involved, okay? Because I've been doing this for a lot of years, successfily, believe it or not.
I think she needs to
without
stay
your
out of
help.
it. I mean,
So-
she doesn't know who she's dealing with.
Thank you for
It's-
stopping by.
I mean, she knows what sort of business that Walt is in, and then, you know, she goes in there all guns blazing. That's ridiculous.
Mommy. Hey, baby. Oh, your nana brought you home early. Jesse, this is Brock.
So you're a kid, huh? What's up? Brock, huh? It's a cool name.
Say bye, Jesse.
Bye, Jesse.
Hope you had a good time at Grandma's.
Yeah, you seriously
Oh,
need to
I fixed
change your
your car,
mind.
remember? The convertible one?
Not give her anything.
If you're going to launder money, Walt, at least do it right. You worked here 4 years. It's a business you understand. It's a story people will believe. Not laser tag. This is what we buy.
We?
You. This is what you buy.
It's a good point, though. To make believable, it's got to be relatable, doesn't it? Pink donut.
Hey, Jesse, right? Brandon, Peter. How goes it? Hanging in there?
Please just.
Sorry, man. I was trying to keep it on the DL.
So, you and that girl, do the deed yet?
Do what?
You know, sell to her.
You can't get your nut up to sell? What's the point of even coming?
Homie, I'm on like step 5.
Deuce, yo. I'm catching up.
So they actually wanted to get clean.
Whatever. Later.
Dude needs to come into the fold.
Nope.
I love these two guys. They need their own show.
Do it again.
Let Jesse eat his dinner, Brock.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Let's eat again.
Could you do a trick with firecrackers?
Firecrackers. You know, I don't have any firecrackers on me. Who does tricks with firecrackers?
Tomas?
Who's Tomas?
He's my kid brother,
Yeah?
and we don't talk about it.
Can I have a chip? I'm gonna steal your chip.
Hey, that's mine.
I don't know what you've been through. You can tell me if you want.
This whole neighborhood's run by gangs. They run the drugs, control the streets. They sort of took Tomas in.
Don't tell me
No
Thomas
doubt.
is
8 years old.
the kid who
Got
shot
Tomas slinging. Part of some
Combo.
crew. For some initiation or something. They made him kill somebody. I heard the rumors. Didn't believe it at first.
Yeah, I was thinking that because they like to sort of keep things like in a circle type thing, so everything's sort of connected. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's the kid who killed Combo.
They gave Tomas a gun. Gave him a choice. So he did it. Just rode up on his bike and shot him.
It's definitely Combo.
The Central. Like over by the train tracks.
He shot the guy right through the neck. Shot him dead. Just because he was working the wrong corner.
What's a Danny?
Danny's an accomplice, someone who's in on the scheme, who knows about laundering, who's paid to look the other way.
And he can't get you another Danny to run the car wash?
Easier said than done, if we're looking for someone trustworthy.
Oh, don't tell me she's gonna get Ted.
What about me?
Oh.
I'll be the Danny.
No, Skyler, that is not a good idea.
I'm perfectly capable of managing a small business.
A legal business, not this.
Who else could we trust?
No.
Walt.
You are not in this. You are not
We're
in this.
married. How am I
We
not
are
in
not
this?
married, Skyler. We're divorced. Right?
I never actually got around to filing the papers. Married couples can't be compelled to testify against one another.
I hope you like paella marina. It's a fancy name for fish stew. It sounds like a cliche, but indeed, it's just like my mother used to make it. Now, the garlic.
So it's just like a trust thing. He gives Walt the knife, and then what's Walt gonna do with it? I mean, he must either know that Walt is paying for Hank's treatment, or the fact that Jesse is taken on the side.
Walter, I would like to help you if I could.
Help me how?
I wish I had someone to advise me. Because this life of ours, it can overwhelm. You are a wealthy man now. And one must learn to be rich. To be poor, anyone can manage.
What advice do you have for me?
Never make the same mistake twice.
What does that mean? Oh, does it mean getting Jesse back in it? I mean, don't tell me if it's a spoiler, obviously, but... don't tell me he's... yeah, it's definitely the kid, isn't it?
Hey.
What's up?
You Tomas? I heard you were the man.
Yeah, what you want?
Crystal. You think you could hook me up?
300.
For a tenth? Shit, come on, yo.
300.
So is that going to be their own stuff?
Bounce.
That wasn't actually that bad of an episode. I quite enjoyed it. There were a few things. I could see some comments coming in on the episode about Skyler, because there are a few people regardless of whether Skyler is in the episode, I still managed to put some comments about Skyler in. So let's go through it. So we first saw Jesse and Jane, sort of like a flashback kind of thing, where they were at a museum or whatever it was, some kind of art thing, and Jesse thought it was stupid, and Jane was like, well, it's about seeing things differently every day, and it sort of becomes not an obsession but something you like focus on. And it's kind of true, because like Jesse, he's obsessive about Jane now. I think that's I think that was the whole point of that scene, that she was sort of explaining, it becomes sort of like an obsession. And then obviously with the cigarette butt at the end, we saw that in the last episode, I think it was, where he had it in his ashtray in the car. So he's obviously still finding it hard to sort of let go. So I think that was the point of that scene. And then we had Hank's physio. Again, like, I agree with Hank. I wouldn't want anybody around if I was, well, I mean, certainly not, in-laws. I wouldn't want them around when I'm sort of trying to do the physio. That's ridiculous. I'm not even sure I would want. I'm not even sure I would want my husband there, to be fair. It's something I would want to do myself. But obviously Hank got annoyed with the fact that everybody were there, and he's not the kind of guy who likes to show weakness. So he doesn't want them to see him like that. I think that was the sort of the main thing about that. But obviously Skyler was there, and Marie saw Skylar afterwards and was like, well, like, I've had the bill now, so are you still willing to pay? And Skylar was like, yeah, of course. So Skylar invited Walt over for dinner, obviously, to discuss the money situation for the payment. And obviously there was an investment, like money laundering, and Skylar didn't quite agree with what was doing. She didn't quite trust it, and I mean, we found out later that she didn't actually go through with the divorce, and that was interesting. Let me just put that down, otherwise I'm just gonna forget it. I'm just sort of making notes so I know what to talk about. So obviously Skylar didn't quite trust this laser tag thing, and she wanted to see Walt's partner, I suppose. And so they went to see Saul, and Saul being Saul, trying to sweet talk her and that, and she wasn't having it. I think it was a bit stupid, because I don't think realistically that would happen. With the business Walt is in, obviously I don't think that would happen, because I think people were a bit more, I don't know, not intimidated maybe, but you wouldn't just go in on all guns blazing in a business like that, where people get killed, and she's seen Hank get hurt, and she's suspecting that that's something to do with Walt, and she goes in all guns blazing, wanting to take control. I mean, it's a show, so it's for entertainment, isn't it? So but obviously she still insists that a car wash is a better suggestion, which I can see why, because it's relatable to Walt. He worked there for 4 years, or however many years it was, so it would sort of make sense story wise to do that. But people with money invest in different things, so why not do this laser tag thing, I suppose. If they got a guy who is quite happy to keep quiet, and he looks legit, then why not? So we had then the is it AA, where the boys are still there, sort of trying to sell. It's not going as well, which is good, because it's a shitty thing to do, really, isn't it? Going into a place where people are trying to get clean, and yeah, it's a dick move. So obviously, they're not doing that well, which is good. And it's not really the only reason they're there now. They sort of want to get clean themselves because they were like, they're on step 5, we're staying, which I thought was quite good. I like these two boys, they're brilliant. And obviously, Jesse's getting impatient with them and trying to work this girl, trying to show them that how easy it actually is. But yeah, it didn't turn out to be that easy, did it? Because yeah, he was trying to, make his moves on the girl to get her to use the drugs, and then her, I think it was grandmother and her son walks in. So yeah, it sort of was a bit of a throwback to. I think one of the was it Peekaboo episode where Jesse saw how bad it can be for a little kid, whose mother is involved in drugs. Because I mean, I think this girl here is sort of at the start of it, and the other woman that we saw, she was at the end of it, where how bad it can get. So obviously Jesse has seen that, so he doesn't want that to happen to that little boy. So yeah, it was quite good. We sort of got the story. We got the story with Thomas. With yeah, she didn't want to talk about him, and yeah, we found out later that yeah, he was the one who shot Combo. I think the show is very well written. I'm sort of getting the point. I think I'm getting the point now where everything it's quite a small world. Everything sort of fits together. So nothing is there by accident. So I was like, they were saying, yeah, the girl was saying, yeah, my brother and this and that, and he was got into this gang, and I was like, I wonder if he was the kid who actually shot Combo, and yeah, it turned out it was. So yeah, that was very well written, like just to show how small a world it is. So yeah, we had Hank at the hospital. Marie's like, oh yeah, you can go home now, and we got all the equipment at home that you have here. And yeah, Hank wasn't having it. He's like, I'm not leaving here until I can walk out. And I think again, that's probably a pride thing, yeah, I can't see why else he would want to stay. I don't know whether he doesn't trust that the help could be as good at home. I don't know, but yeah, I think it's partly a pride thing with Hank that he wants to be able to walk out of the hospital himself. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one, isn't it? I can appreciate how he's feeling, and how much pain he's in, and people sort of pushing him. So yeah. I've had major surgery myself, and yeah, it's a scary thing to go through, and yeah, people, too positive people, it's not something you want. People who are just sort of calm and not over the top type of thing. So yeah, I can see where he's coming from. Then we had oh, it's so hot in here. We had Walt and Jesse at work again, and yeah, Walt wasn't going to let Jesse handle the weighing in of the drugs, because obviously he knows that it's Jesse. Yeah, he's selling on the side, and that's going to be dangerous for both of them, not just for Jesse, I think. And yeah, I don't think Walt doesn't want that. He doesn't want to see Jesse hurt. And I mean, Gus, I think, is definitely going to retaliate if he finds out that Jesse's selling on the side. Yeah, he's basically, because obviously Gus he's paying for all the materials, isn't he, for the drugs, and yeah, Jesse's just basically stealing it on the side, isn't he? So yeah, we can't have that. Yeah. So yeah, obviously, yeah, Walt was taking control of that, and yeah. And that's where Jesse found out that it wasn't that easy to sell the stuff. So yeah, we had Walt being invited over to see Gus, and I don't think Gus is gonna invite somebody over just to be friendly. Like he said in an earlier episode, he knows everything about the people he gets involved with, because like who would be stupid enough not to? So I would imagine either he knows that Walt is paying for Hank's treatment, or the fact that Jesse is selling on the side. I'd imagine it's Jesse selling on the side because Gus was like, I don't want you to make the same mistake twice, which I would imagine then would be Jesse, because Jesse and Walt split up, and then Walt got Jesse back in it, so that's the second time. So I'd imagine that would be Jesse would be the mistake, and I would imagine that Gus got eyes on Jesse, because I don't think Gus trusts Jesse. So I could see that being Jesse, that Gus wants to help Walt with, not in the help that we want to help you, but the help that potentially get rid of Jesse or something like that. I would imagine. Then we had Skyler and Walt at the car wash, and Skyler was suggesting that she should be the one that ran it, and she made a good point, because obviously we found out that she hadn't signed the papers, and so they're still married, and them being married means that she can't testify against Walt, because there's something in the law, isn't there, where you can't testify on your other half. So that was a pretty smart move, but I don't know. It's crazy, because she wants to run the car wash. She wants to get involved in the business, and I don't know what to think. It's crazy, but I mean, it would be quite funny later on if she becomes sort of similar to. I don't know if you watched Sons of Anarchy, but that's a really good show. If you haven't, I would suggest you do. Apart from season 2, but that is an amazing show, and they've got a woman in there who is not one to be messed with either. So I don't know if they're going in that sort of direction where Skylar could become like a godmother type woman who's in control of parts of the business, and then Walt takes care of the other part. I don't know. We'll see. But that was interesting. And then obviously we had Jesse at the end going to see Thomas, the killer, the boy who killed Combo, and he wanted to sort of I don't know whether to get a relationship and then maybe take him out or what. I don't know what his intentions were, but he wanted to see definitely wanted to see the kid who killed Combo, and he bought drugs off him sort of to see, I suppose, how they do it, or just as a cover as why he was there. And the drugs were quite expensive. What, $300 for however much it was. I don't know how much 10 whatever things were, but we didn't see the drugs. But if it's that expensive, I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually their Jesse and Walt's product that's being distributed in that area, because I mean Gus got control of a lot of places, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got control of that area as well, and the drugs are actually Jesse and Walt's. So and it ended there. So we didn't actually see the drugs, but it was a pretty good episode. Obviously mainly focusing on Skylar wanting to get in a bit more on the business, but we'll see what happens there. I found it quite funny that she's I mean, it's unrealistic, and that's why I like this show. I don't know, it's crazy, but I think that being said, I'm gonna stop here, and I just want to thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And a few of you guys have said that the next few episodes are going to be some of the best episodes, so I can't wait to get stuck into those. So I'll see you in the next one.